It's dark down below.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Have you ever wanted to put an intro or an outro to your channel? Basically, just like the pros? Well, I'm going to quickly show you two programs that you can use to do this, and they're free, and I'm no professional at it. I've only just started to use them, so I'll go through what I know and what I can do, and hopefully you'll learn a little bit and you can go on and you might be a lot better than I'll ever be. But without further ado, let's try these. I'll show you the basics and we'll see where we go from there. So if you like the video, thumbs up. If you dislike, thumbs down. Leave a comment if you so wish, or most importantly, subscribe and ring that bell. And without further ado, let's get into this. So straight away, I'm going to go to the web browsers and I'm going to find a program called Panzoid. P-A-N. Let's have a look. Probably already there. And it is. Okay, now we'll find a site called Panzoid, and top one to do, that'll do, and you click on that. Right, so straight away, this is free. All that you need to do with this is exactly clicking on your and save it to your favorite in your web browser. That's it. It will always be there then. You ain't got to look for it again. So you've got your Panzoid. This is the first piece of free. Well, it's not even software. It's just a browser. But anyway, this is free. So straight away, we've got Clipmaker here. Now that is where you can find all your graphics and stuff like that. That's fine for your graphics. Backgrounder is if you want a background for your channels itself. So you've got the background for your channel and whatnot, and you have a video editor which is completely free. So it's all there, and it's ready for everybody to use. I don't use this video editor right here. I don't use that at all. But what I do use, I will show you on the web browser, and you'll have to download that now. But anyway, so what I'll do is I'll just bring up another web browser and I will type in, this is another program. I'll type in this, and this is called OpenShot Video Editor. There we go. And this, you go to their site, and there it goes, very top one. I'll click on that, and this is free, totally free, and it works on Mac, Apple, whatever. I think it's even for Android, to be honest. Windows, obviously, Mac and Android, if so. There's a download. Click on the download, and it will just directly download it. Follow it through by extracting if it needs to be extracted, and installing it, putting it to where you want to do. No good me telling you where you want to put it, because mine's different. So you put it to where you want to put it. I've come to the conclusion where I would put most of my programs on my main drive, because they boot up a lot quicker, and I'm into the program very quick. But you install it and put it wherever so you wish. So they're the two programs that you're going to need. The first one is Panzoid, which is a browser, and the second one is this, OpenShot Video Editor. Once you've got them, let's get rid of them. So I've already installed mine ready. I don't need that, and I don't need that. So first things first, you go back onto Panzoid, okay, and you can click on the old tag at the top here. So we're on Panzoid, and I'm going to want to do my intro or whatever. So click on the Clipmaker, and here we have. So we're on this side here, just here, we have some templates or whatever, and you can just click on one of them and it will drop it into this video box here. Okay, and you can go here and you'll click and you'll see it, what it does. So we'll just do that. I'll just click onto that one. It'll load it in. You push your play button. You'll get the audio and you'll get whatever that says. I'm not a lover of that at all, but it might suit you. So that's the quick and easy way to do it. Now, if you pause, you can use these side buttons. Now, the second one down with the tick will tell you what resolution you can use. So if you're streaming or recording in 720, you pick your 720. Obviously, I do mine in 1080, so I always have 1080. If you record in 60 frames, you click that to your 60 frames, which is just there. Okay, this is what I do, and I leave the length because you don't want it too long. Don't have your intros too long, because nobody really wants to see a 20, 30. It's just too much. So between, I don't know, maybe 9 and 15 seconds is about right. It's good. It's a good amount. So obviously this one's 15 seconds. Now I don't like this, so I'm not going to choose this one. So I'm going to go back onto Panzoid. I'm going to go back to the home. I'm going to leave this. I'm going to go to there again. So I'm just going to, right. No, I don't like that. So if you don't like any of them, if you say wish, at the bottom, it says, oh, let's get rid of that. It says more creations. So you click on that one, takes you to their full site. So you've got trending, latest, top, following. Any of them you can click on. But if you search, you can search whatever you want. So that's up to you. So you can search and you can type in, I don't know, the year you was born, and up will pop some stuff for the year you was born and whatever. But I'm going to show you just something that's quite easy, and it might be entertaining. So I'm going to click on this name. Okay, so that brings it in there. Now this person has got another few that you can do, but I'm going to just use this, and it takes me back into there. You go. Now if you leave it as it is now, it will come in from the side.
It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Now the music is absolutely perfect for the way that the graphics work.
But that's alright.
So I don't like it coming in from the side. So if you click this button, there you go, and that's full on in your face. So you can now play it, and this is what it will look like if you're on there on your channel.
It's hard to breathe, but
there you go.
That's all
now this lasts for about what? Maybe 10 seconds.
It's hard to
Perfect.
breathe, but that's
So
all right.
if you want to do any editing, you've got to pause that video. So basically, now we'll get into these bits again. So back over on the left hand side, we'll go second one down. Take that. It's already in 1080 for me, so that's good. All I've got to do is change that to that, and that's fine. Now I can come out of there. Now, I don't use any of this, and I don't use any of this third one down, or fourth one down, should I say. Don't use none of that. I don't use the camera. Not bothered about that piece down there, which is the about or the feedback. But what I do is I use this one. Now this one will allow you to change the name to your channel name or to whatever you so wish. So I'm gonna show you what to do if you want to just change your channel name. So basically in here we've got the groups. So we've got particle groups, which is the background, and you've got the lighting and all that sort of stuff. So if you scroll down there, in here it says group and the name. So there's the text. So what you have to do, I don't know what so what we have to do is we have to go text. Okay, so what we do is we go to the text and you highlight the text, and then you only really need to deal with the text because that's all you're going to change, just your text. So basically what you do is you click on the first text that you come to, and then in here underneath where it says there's its name. So you delete the name, and I don't know, let's call it Plump. Anything to do. For you, your name. For me, I'm just going to call it Plump. Now, you push return after that, and that will save it there. Now, once again, it's individual because it's layered. So basically, you've got to go to your next text and do the same there. Plump. And return, and it's there. So if you want to check it, you can just click on your button again, your play button. There you go. Channel name Plump.
It's
Okay,
hard to breathe, but
there you go,
that's
lovely.
alright.
Right, so now that's done. Now, for that, it's perfect and in the middle of the screen. Now, if you've got a longer channel name, which mine is, it's bigger than that screen. So basically, what you need to do is to change the height and the thickness and the size. So basically, underneath where it says here, the first plump, underneath here, I say here is size and height. So you can change that, and that will make it smaller inside the video part itself. So you can change that and make sure that you do it for that one, and then also have to repeat it for your other text. So each text is a layer, so every layer's got to match. Otherwise it won't look correct. Okay? So I'll leave it as it is because it obviously fits the screen. So basically that's how you do it. So obviously you choose your background however you want it, and then you do what I've just showed you. It's that easy really for this. Very basic. I couldn't tell you what the rest of them are because I don't use them, but this is very basic for me, and it's good enough, and it's a nice job in the end. So basically I miss out the next two, and I see that, and that's the audio music. Now obviously if you want to change the music to the background, that's up to you. I find them very, very similar to the pulsating and whatever it is for the actual video itself. So I don't actually bother. They're quite good for them. So I don't change nothing in here. If you so wish to, you can obviously add a file, and obviously if you select, it'll take you into your PC and wherever you want to find one from and upload. Simple as that. There's no issue there. Now, I don't trust anything else. I don't touch nothing else. So I go down to here, and it's the arrow with the underline underneath it, and then I'll click on that. Now, straight away, it takes me, this is where I have to download this piece of video. Now, basically what I do then is, on here it says mode. Now, it'll be imbalanced. Now, I'll go to good quality, because you want it good quality, obviously. And I'll leave the format as it is. You don't have to change it. It's MKV. It's fine. And I'm going to do this in real time, so I'm going to start the video render. And you can allow this, I suppose, but I don't bother. I just click on the X, and it will render. Now it says 2 minutes, 1 minute, and you know it'll be done in less than a minute. But that obviously depends on how fast your processor is and whatever you've got going for you. So, as I'm saying, this is doing it in real time, so I'm showing you basically what you'll probably see whilst waiting. So it made me lie. It's going to be a minute. But I don't think it's too long. I mean, obviously it's rendering it for you, putting it into a file that your PC can read and play and whatever. So, and you've changed the file name, so do that. So there we go. Now, once this is done, which should be right now, you can download your video. You can either go back on yourself and carry on editing that part, or just download your video. Now I'm going to just download it, and I'm just going to download it to where I always send my stuff when I'm downloading, which is in the downloads of your PC or your Mac, whatever you're using. So basically, you click on your download, takes you to this screen, which is thanks for using Panzoid, your download is starting, and mine's finished. It's finished. So basically, I'm going to just quickly drop them, put you onto that, and then I'm gonna go over to something that where is it, downloads, and I'm going to show you what it's like after it's been downloaded.
It's hard to breathe, but
And there it
that's
is.
alright. Hush.
And that's what it will look like on your channel. Now I think that's pretty cool. Obviously Pump's not your channel name, but whatever you so wish to put in there, and that's that part done. So that's that's half of it done. So let me close this down a bit, get rid of that. Right, so basically that one's part's done for you. Now obviously the next part is a little bit different. So once you've had that program installed, which is the one shot, you then initialize your one shot, and you bring that up. Now, this is a little bit more tricky to describe or explain. But anyway, it isn't that hard. So, this here is your video preview. This is where you drop your items that you want to put into your video. Okay, now up here, obviously, there's your green little cross, which is where you can import your video parts that you want to do. So basically, I'm gonna show you that all you have to do. You don't have to use this arrow up here or X up here or cross. You can right click on this box here and it'll say import files. So you go to there and you import the files, and mine was in the download, blah blah blah, and import the video. Now the video will come in. There you go. The video's popped in, and that's where, and you can do what you want in there. Now, if you've already had a recording of a video of a game or whatever you recorded, you then find that and you put that in next. And if you have an outro, which you can make from the same Panzoid, you then put that after the video. So imagine that I have now got an intro, an video, and an outro. Basically, what you do is all you have to do then is you pull them over, drag them to track 5. There's more tracks in here that you need. So I'll quickly show you them actually. If you click on this little arrow here, you can add a track above it or below, resume it, lock it, and remove it. So you can add more tracks. I don't think you'll need more because there's 5, but you can add more tracks. Anyway, so you can just grab hold of this video or this intro and you put that in there. And you can move that up to, there you go, and you can move it up to the start. Now, if you have a video as well, obviously, you then do the same and you drag it to the track underneath it. And what you do is you drag it until it gets to this edge here, which is there. And that'll be the start of your video. So you'll have your intro and then your video will start. And then you'll go all the way to the end of your video by dragging this blue bar here. And you can put your outro right at the end of the video. So imagine I have got the video here and an outro there. We will then, and this will be what your video will look like when you've rendered it through here, and then you can upload it to whatever you're uploading to, which is YouTube or whatever. So this will be what your viewers will see. Now you probably can't hear that because I have that coming through my audio, but yeah, that's fine. So that's working. So anyway, you can then, that's finished. So if you so wish to, you can just put it back to the beginning, and then up here you will see a record button, which is exporting. So what you can do then is you export and you click on that button. Now you can change the place where you want to send it. You can put it anywhere you want. Okay, let's go to here. I have it. You see, you can select the format and the target. So basically, what you so wish to do is you can go in here and you can select any of these. Now I would always select the H24 MP4. So that's what I would do. So let's click on that. It's definitely there. Now you can change this because you can change it to whatever you want. If you're recording in 720, 30, you leave it. If you're doing it in 1080, 60, that's what you want it in. So basically, I'm gonna whack it there, and then in here is all the things that you can record to and put it to. Now there is a lot, so it is not, it's, you know, they'll even go to 4K, 2K. So you know, it's quite a good video editing bit of sweet. So anyway, so you can go to, there you go, look, there it is. So 1080, 60 frame, 1920 by 1080. There you go. And then you got your quality. Low, medium, high. I always leave mine in high. And then as soon as that's ready, and obviously you've called it whatever you've called it, and you've sent it to a folder, that's it. You come down and you click on export video. Okay, that's all you have to do. Now I will show you, I won't do it there, but I will show you what you'll get when you've exported your video. So let's close that down. No, I don't. So basically, when you've on that, you'll find where you sent it, which wherever you send it, it's entirely up to you. But I will show you mine. I've obviously used, and it is here. Is it there? No, it's there. Okay, and I obviously just did it so that people could see, and I'll show you how it's been done. So basically, when it's rendered, it will save into where you want it, and then this is what it will look like after it's been processed and rendered, and it's ready to upload to YouTube if you so wish, or whatever. And this is what it looks like.
It's dark down below.
Now that's mine, so there you go. Now with the other software, you can do as you please with it. As I said, I will leave links down below. So they'll be to the free browser, and they'll also be to the free video editing software. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it's got you a little bit further on to making your channel look a little bit better, or if you wanted to anyway. Right, yeah, so any comments you can leave below. If you liked it, thumb up. If you disliked it, thumb down. And as always, please subscribe. Very appreciated. And I'll see you in the next.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.